What's up? What's good? What's going on, family? Y'all, we're going to go in for a daily increase because every time I try to go in for a what's the tea, spirit denies it. So, we're going to do this daily increase, daily inspiration, see what's going on, see what energy's on offer, what energy is currently meeting Sagittarius, and how can you navigate this thing? Guys, this is going to be for your sun, moon, rising, north node, Venus, as well as that 9th house. Very particular messages here on the ManjulaAwakening for your 9th house. But even with that being said, let's just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. Alright, Spirit, what is the energy that is on offer for my lovely, lovely Sagittarian 9th house collective? Thank you, Spirit. I just seen this. This was the card at the bottom of the deck when I was like, Spirit won't let me do a what's the tea. Divine mission, enlightened action, make choices from the heart. Understandable why the universe will not let us get a what's the tea, because Spirit wants us to focus on taking enlightened action, heightened awareness. There's definitely heightened awareness right now around you. The divine mission has been activated. Spirit don't want us wasting our energy on anything that is not pushing us towards higher. Okay, it says make peace with your thoughts and your world. That's Buddha at the bottom of the deck. You're definitely being told to focus. Wow, paradigm shift. You're definitely being told to focus on your spiritual calling. Make the shift that is needed, that has you focused on only your divine mission, your spiritual calling. Divine mission, enlightened action, make choices from the heart. Okay. What is the energy that is currently meeting Sagittarius today? This is the energy that is on offer. Your divine mission is on offer. But it does require you to make choices from your heart space in order to take advantage of this energy that is on offer. What is the energy that is like... What is the energy that Sagittarius is currently faced with? What is Sagittarius currently faced with today? Oh, align your life. You're faced with needing to... It says what is not aligned or needs to change. That is the energy that you're faced with. So you are faced with having to make changes in your life because there are certain things that are taking place in your life that is not aligned with where you're headed. What is not aligned and what needs to change? What is fracturing your view? What is obstructing your view? For me, I would definitely say, just to give y'all a little example, I would definitely say that in the last couple of weeks, I have not drunk enough water. So it can be something like so. Trust your path. Y'all, I like to try to kind of match my oracles and my tarot. So if y'all have any ideas of a pastel-y looking tarot deck, drop it down in the comment section. Your girl's definitely always up to order new cards. So if y'all got a nice pastel tarot deck, drop it down for me. Alright, Spirit. Show me where Sagittarius is currently at. How did Sag get here? What is the advice for Sag? And then what's on the other side if Sag can follow the advice? And from the bottom of the deck, I would like to see how Sag is currently showing up on this beautiful day. Show me the situation for where Sag is currently at. Really show me into the changes, right? Alright. Y'all, if at any point in time y'all feel like that these messages are resonating, we would absolutely appreciate that thumbs up down below. It does help circulate these messages into the YouTube algorithm. Also, family, if you have not had the chance, last night's live was kind of lit for your girl. I done watched that playback 3 times now and then found new medicine for each and every single time. Okay? So the situation, the changes, it definitely make choices from your heart. So Spirit is definitely asking you to make some changes to the way that you're making choices. Spirit is definitely asking you to evaluate the way that you're making choices. I feel like that there is some sort of forgiveness that is trying to take place. The situation is forgiveness here. Forgiveness is needed. Whether this be self-forgiveness or forgiveness of someone externally to you, a situation externally to you, whether you're just in this place of not offering forgiveness. Let's see. How did Sag get here? The Three of Swords. What is Sag's advice? The Seven of Swords. What's on the other side? The King of Wands. How is Sag currently showing up? Ha! The Sun card. Dang. A Peachka song is coming to mind, but the particular lyric is not. I'm divinely got it, on it. I'm divinely got it, I can't think of it. Go look up Peachka and then hit that shuffle beside her name. Whatever comes up is gonna be medicine for you. Anywho, honey, let me stay focused. Sagittarius, with you showing up as the Sun card, I do want you to know that I got you showing up as quite optimistic. I definitely. And if you don't feel as optimistic as I feel like this energy is telling me, what it is telling me is that if you can make choices that are aligned with your heart space, baby, you are going to act as an illumination. It's just like you walk in the room and you illuminate the darkness. It's like you just walk in and you illuminate all the flaws and you give some sort of hope. You illuminate the possibilities. There's something like that, okay? But in order for you to use this energy in its best and highest form, it does require you to be willing to offer a level of forgiveness. What is just coming to mind, y'all, just in case you didn't know, your girl grew up in a Pentecostal church. On my mother's side of the family, and then my father's side is Baptist. And both of them tried to fix me with religion, you hear me? It ain't the fixing the good Lord had for me. But anyways, I have a rag that I was wiping my eyes with this morning, and it's on my lap. So there's something about being modest, okay? And I keep fiddling with it on my lap. So confirmation, there's something about being modest today. The more modest that you are, the more you shine bright, the more you're seen. So modesty is the way today. Just take that as it resonates, okay? But I do see the situation today. There's a need for self-evaluation. There are still some choices and decisions that you're making, and the fuel to your choices and decision are pain, okay? And not in a high vibrational way. So there is a need to evaluate the way that your pain is still altering your choices and decisions. And once you put your finger on it, where you've been sabotaging your path forward, don't beat yourself up. Offer a level of forgiveness to yourself. Apologize to yourself. Accept the apology from yourself, and apologize to whoever else you need to around you. And also forgive them knuckleheads that ain't giving you the apology that you needed. I definitely feel like that you're being asked to offer forgiveness in an energy that hurt, like where you acquired pain. But Spirit is saying through forgiveness, you're actually able to set yourself free. Now, when we get the Seven of Swords in an advice position, baby, that immediately is telling me that there is a need to be stealthy. Strategy is needed, okay? Be strategic in the way that you're moving. Modesty. If you can do so, if you can use strategy, be stealthy in your strategy, What's on the other side is the King of Wands. And this is a visionary. This is your vision coming to fruition. And the reason that your vision is coming to fruition is because you've delegated certain roles instead of trying to take them on as your own. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Death card, the Death and the Rebirth. I definitely feel like that being flexible in your resources and not being too rigid in the way that you're moving. You know, with this Seven of Swords in the advice position, I'm not going to lie to you. I really am getting peep game. See how they're moving, like there are other moving pieces in this situation. Pay attention to how these other pieces are moving, and that allows you to see the proper way to come and approach this situation. Stealth. What is the definition of stealth? Define stealth.
Here's the definition of stealth: cautious and surreptitious action or movement.
The example is the silence and stealth of a hungry cat. Baby, I don't know if you... Ooh, Lord, thank you, Spirit. Ooh, I needed that word. Baby, I have these stray cats around here. And I don't know if you have ever paid attention to when a cat sees a mouse or when a cat sees a bird that they want to go. They crouch down and they pay attention. They pay attention before they strike and make they move. They sit back and they watch to see how does this bird move? Once they make this move, what is the move that they make immediately after? Because if they can figure out when the bird makes this move and then what's the immediately after move, then they can prepare for that pounce. That's your advice here, Sag. That's your advice. Let me get some clarification. What is judgment here for my lovely Sagittarian 9th House Collective? I definitely want you to know that, like, you can ready to illuminate some sort of, I don't know, like, you just got to choose to make choices from your heart space, okay? Like, you can't control what that bird is going to do if you're the cat. You can't control what that bird is going to do. But what you can do is you can allow yourself to get to know your enemy, the art of war. You can have the opportunity to get to know what you are up against. And knowing what you're up against doesn't mean that you're taking on their qualities. You don't have to beat them at their own game. If you try to beat them at their own game, you will lose every time. But what you can do is allow them to show their hand, Sag. Judgment. Why is judgment here? The Four of Swords. The Four of Swords. You have got to gain clarity on the Three of Swords, because let me tell you something, Sagittarius. You continuously moving in the energy of that pain, that Three of Swords, because the Three of Swords is here for how we got here. So by you moving in that Three of Swords, your enemy or whoever it is you're up against, they're able to predict your next move. They choose to cause pain to you because they know how you're going to react when in pain. But if you heal from that pain, they don't know. You are now unpredictable to them. And when you become unpredictable to your enemy, you force their hand. Just saying. So, definitely go and watch that live, okay? From last night. But the judgment here is to release, is to forget, like, heal from the pain. Heal from the pain. Extract the gem from the pain. Because this pain is causing you not to be, like, without healing the pain, you're not able to make the appropriate choices. The Two of Swords, baby, I can see clearly now. Because the blindfolds is coming off now. But not healing from the pain. The Two of Swords is about a choice. This pain is affecting the way that you're making choices. confirmation. Yeah, once you can release the pain, you can put an end to this conflict. The World card is closing out a cycle. I wanted to know what cycle was closing out. The Five of Wands, the conflict, strife, competition. Feeling like that you got to fight tooth and nail to have your wish fulfillment. That's the cycle that's closing out. But it does require you to do some healing. Let's look at this Three of Swords. Let's look at the Three of Swords. Chariot. Spirit said you moving forward. And I just seen the Chariot in the Page of Swords. Spirit said you moving forward. You're overcoming the pain. Okay? You are. What's the pain? I'm saying, what's the Three of Swords? Spirit is telling me you overcoming it, but it does require you to investigate it. It requires you to become curious. It requires you to look it dead in its eyes. And that's where you see your brand new opportunity. My God, my God. Let's see, Spirit, how did we get here? Show me the Three of Swords for how we got here. You got left out in the cold. The Five of Pentacles. You got left out in the cold. You feel abandoned. There could be some sort of abandonment issue, some fear of abandonment that is affecting your choices, that's causing you not to make enlightened actions. The Ace of Pentacles. It's like the fear of abandonment is what's causing you, is the pain. Being left out in the cold, feeling left out in the cold is the very thing that's causing the pain. But if you can get curious and investigate it, there's a tangible opportunity that is inside of it. And we know this because it is actually your divine mission. That's the energy that is on offer for you. But it does require you to change what is no longer in alignment with your divine mission. So it requires you to address the pain that is ultimately affecting the way that you're making your decisions. And it does have a lot to do with abandonment or a lack mentality. So the advice for Sagittarius is the Seven of Swords. Enlighten Sag a little bit more on the Seven of Swords for their advice to navigate this situation. I really want you to know that the pain is actually, the Three of Swords, that abandonment issue is actually giving you navigation. It is actually giving you navigation into how to, like, if you're willing to discover, if you're willing to learn, it's giving you key components to moving forward. Seven of Swords, Spirit. Seven of Swords. Eight of Cups. Your advice is to be stealthy, to be strategic in what it is that you're walking away from. Sometimes what we're walking away from, we may feel like that by walking away from it, that somebody is getting by what they did. It just means that you've been in the way. What you're holding on to and what you feel like that if you just surrender it and you walk away from it, then someone may get by with it. That's not true. What it is doing is it's allowing you to get out of the way for the proper ass whooping to come through. Because your ancestors and your divine is trying to spur you an ass whooping. And by you trying to control the narrative, you're actually in the way of that person or that situation receiving the ass whooping that your ancestors and the divine feels like that situation needs. But because the divine is sparing you, if you don't get your ass out of the way, you inadvertently are sparing the one that is worthy of an ass whooping. You have to learn how to collaborate with the divine. You have to understand that walking away, turning the other cheek, is not, I just got here chills, is not allowing the enemy to proceed. You know what I'm saying? I used to have this thing, fuck that, I ain't turning the other cheek. Why? So they could just slap the other one. Baby, they're not slapping the other one this time. As a matter of fact, by you turning the other cheek, you are literally getting out of the way for the ass whooping to slide through. Okay? But if you stay trying to protect this side of your cheek and just keep letting this one get beat up, you're not you're protecting them from the ass whooping. It just takes a little slight movement. It just takes a little slight alignment for the ass whooping to slide right on through. Okay. What's on the other side is the King of Wands. There could be a Leo. Your Leo energy could be showing up and showing out, but there could be a Leo that comes through on the other side. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Let's see, Spirit, can you clarify why the King of Wands is here for what's on the other side? I feel like that your vision becomes clearer for sure. The Nine of Wands and the Magician. Spirit said, now, baby, I'm going to need you to take both of them. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. More options are illuminated to you in the, like, on the other side of this. Right now, there are only so many options that you see with your cheek turned this way because you're so resistant to turning the other cheek. And so you're unable to see the options. I forget what type of view that is called. What mind is coming to mind is that Freddie Prinze Jr. movie where he falls in love with that one girl. She's a painter. She restores paintings. But she gets hooked into the models. I don't know. It's a Freddie Prinze Jr. movie. It's literally like a chick flick movie. Why is the name? I don't know. It's one of my favorite movies. I am a chick flick girl. I was raised in the foster care system. Damn. It's slipping my mind. But they talk about how the fish can only see when they're turned this way. They can only see a certain thing. You know, like, I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. But if you turn the other cheek, the high vibrational options, new choices that are aligned with where you want to go are illuminated. But you're literally required to turn the other cheek. This King of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Wands and the Magician. This is that resilient energy. Go watch the live from last night. The Nine of Wands here is about really being resilient and pushing forward. And this is what you need. And it unlocks your ability to manifest. It, like, pushing forward through the tenacity to keep going is in turning the other cheek and seeing the other options is really allowing you to recognize the resources that are within your reach, and so that you and recognizing that you have the power to yield these resources in ways that are beneficial for you. Baby, you're manifesting something beautiful. On the other side of this, you manifest something so damn resilient. I was watching Ahsoka. It's a Star Wars series on Disney Plus, and Ahsoka's Padawan, she said that there was like an assassin robot that was resilient. She said it's resilient just like me. It's built to keep on ticking. You're built to keep on ticking, and I don't think that you at this point in the game feel like you are, because of the tenacity and the resilience that your journey is requiring from you. It's like, but Kiana, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Stop saying that. You saying that you're tired is what is making you tired, okay? You have what it takes to keep on pushing. You have what it takes. Why is Sag showing up as the Sun card? Maybe after I get this reading out, Spirit will let me get a what's the tea. Why is Sag showing up as the Sun card? What is this? The Knight of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. You're showing up as the Sun card because you're revealing someone's reckless behavior, someone's instability. Period. That's it. Just like that. But right now, it's like you got to cut away what's no longer aligned, because the way that this pain is showing up, honey, the way that this pain is showing up, it also has you showing up in this energy as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, You're here to illuminate this energy, not to assimilate this energy. And right now, by you not addressing the pain, you're actually showing up in the very low vibrational energy that spirit is moving you away from. All I'm going to say, watch the live from last night if you are confused after this daily increase. Your divine mission is on offer for you, Sagittarius. But you got to stop trying to beat your enemy at that game. Trying to beat your enemy at that game got you showing up in their energy, okay? They're able to project their energy off on you, and you're in alignment to receive it. You know that saying, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. It's like, because you're in the same energetic space as because you're trying to beat your enemy at their own game, it's like the shit that they're doing, it is bouncing off of them and sticking to you. So elevate, get into alignment, make the necessary changes so that shit has to stick to them. Okay? Clarifying life situation for this reading for my lovely Sagittarian 9th House Collective. Shield of resilience. Shield of resilience. Employ your shield of resilience, guarding guarding against external pressures while nurturing your internal strengths in love and career. Walking unscattered. Go watch the live from last night. Let me read you this card. It says, you are fortunate. Traps were laid out for you, but you were too smart to fall for it. That is literally the message from last night's live. Duality dance, seek balance and aim amid the chaos, and find harmony within yourself. Oh my gosh, I love you, Spirit. Thank you for bringing it together. Adapt to transformation. Embrace change with open arms, for it is the catalyst for your evolution and growth. I'm going to get one of these to close it out. And then, y'all, we are done with this daily increase. This has been a beautiful reading. Trust your path. Continue to walk whatever that is. Walking unscathed. Walking unscathed. What is the numerology to close this up, Spirit? 2424. Good times. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. Move in love today, Sagittarius, and understand that there's an unexpected shift taking place because you are worthy of a fresh start. It says, step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. I love you, Sag.